Hello guys, today I am making a new video and this is going to be about the North Korean flag. This is not made to offend anyone, and this is not to be taken in any offensive way. So, so this the North Korean flag consists of a star in the a star, two stripes and a blue. It's a blue in the background. So they are go and they do take some degree of work here. So as we go here, so we this requires trigonometry for the star. So and we are using different colors from blue and red. It's not 25500 red, and it's not 00255 blue, but we have to do it in a different way. So turtle dot color mode 255 div rectangle, because we will be drawing lots of rectangles. So that's repeat. So I think we'll call that repeat, but you can call it repetition if you want. Uh, mm, so we are going to do so length, width, yeah. So for I arrange repeat, uh, if I set 2 equals 0, if I percent 2 equals 0, so this I say percent, but it is a modulus function. So a mod is a mod is where you divide by a number, and then we divide by a number. So a mod is where you divide the first number by the second number, and the result is a remainder of that division. And if there's no remainder, then it will go in here. So basically, we say if it's an even number or not, because we should have no remainders if it's an even number, because all even numbers are divisible by 2. So now if I percent 2 equals 0, yes, we forgot to define the turtle first. North Korea, no, strictly no minus signs. It has to be underscore, because a minus sign would be a subtraction sign, so it's considered an operator. So pen North Korea dot speed 0. If I percent 2 equals 0, North Korea dot forward 100. No, length. No messing about here. Else North Korea dot forward width. Now, North Korea dot right 90. So now, North Korea dot up, North Korea dot go to minus. So we're going to call that so we are going to create a variable here, so scale factor. Let's call this scale factor. Scale factor equals 4, because we want to make it 4 times bigger than the original proportions. North Korea dot up, North Korea dot go to that is so that's negative. So that's negative 40. Does that negative 24? Negative 24 scale factor. 20. Actually, for sake of simplicity, we're going to call scale factor SF, because it means scale factor. If in case you forget, SF minus 12 no, yeah, minus 12 SF, because the ratio of this flag is but for width to length is 2 to 1. Actually, no, I got that wrong. The ratio of the North Korea flag is 2, the longer side, to 1, the shorter side. So usually the ratio of other flag is 3 to 2, longer side to shorter side. So that is done. North Korea dot down, North Korea dot color. Uh, so the color is 237, 28, 13. Actually, nah, we're not up to that red yet. But let's see our okay. Maybe let's not see, but the flag is North Korea dot color. But the outer edges is blue. So color. So we need to set it to blues first. 279 162. Rectangle. Uh, 48 times SF. That's and now the little bit is 6 times SF. And we're going to repeat it 6 times. Uh, uh, we do complete it, but it's just for sake of other stuff. So it's a sake of simplicity and saving lines, because I don't want to write with too many lines. And yeah, so now when we run this, we should have a rectangle. Turtle done. Ta-da! I was saying, is this correct? Yeah, that's correct. So rectangle 48 subsets. So now going up, North Korea. So actually, we should be North Korea dot color. We should actually have a red background first. North Korea dot color 100. No, not 100, but 237, 28, 39. North Korea dot no, not North Korea dot rectangle. 48 times SF. 24 times SF, and then 4. So let's see how it goes. So I got this wrong. Should be left. Now it's much better. Also, the flag is not. I personally don't like the size of his flag. Much better now, and 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 I'm just and looks like I truly did mess up. So I think it was really 72. So it's 72. Well, and the ratio is still 1 to 2, so it's 36. Mm, ah, so that's minus 36 minus 18, and now it's back in the middle. So now I fixed our dimension problem. Uh, so that's a job well done. So North Korea dot up, North Korea dot forward by how many pixels? So to find out how many pixels, we need to find out what 36 minus 12 is. So that's 24. North Korea dot down. So rectangle 72 times SF, 6 times SF, and then that's actually Why is it 6? Because I was just messing things up. It should be 5. Because 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 then that means that it should be 30. It's 5 because it repeats this again. It goes through this whole loop, so it draws an extra side and then turns left 90 degrees, so that it appears at a different corner of a flag. So so oh, I forgot to input something. Oh, I didn't expect that to happen. Cause SF, that's a mistake. And now there's is a actually this was the wrong way around. So, yeah, it's now much better. So the thing I was talking about as in this being 5 is because it's so 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 if it started here and then it goes here and then it stops and then now it's facing this way. So now it has to go forward and now it's making a rectangle here. And because the reason why I put this as 6 instead of 70 is the reason why I swapped these around is because here it started here, but in here it needs to go to 6, the side where it's 6 instead of the side where it's 72 first. So here is 72 first, but here is 6 first, and that's only to do with the way the turtle's facing. And now that's done and dusted. But not yet done. We need to draw the white stripes in now. So North Korea dot up, North Korea dot back. So that's going to be 24 times SF. North Korea dot down. No. So North Korea dot color. 255 white. Because white is by default is 255 255 255. So now using the function 6 times not 6 times SF, just 1 times SF, and still 72, I believe. Yeah. North Korea dot forward, North Korea dot up, North Korea dot forward, North Korea dot down. So forward by how many units? So that would be using my mathematical skills. So that would be 36 minus 12 and then minus an extra 1. So 36 minus 12, that's 24. That should be 23. So I'm just gonna have to. Oh, SF. I always forget that. And I believe that it's in the correct place again. So let's repeat this. But yeah, now the stripes are done. The final bit is the star. So so we're going to cheat a little bit. So we're going to use this function again, and 1 times SF. But here it would be 48 times SF. For 2 times. So so now it's here. So that's where the stars go to be. Now we're so close to being complete. So North Korea dot up, North Korea dot forward. How many pixels? So that would be so the dimensions is 5 times, so not 5, so that's 6 1 11 11 1 6 for the left, and that would be so the radius of a circle is 8, so the diameter is 16. So that would mean North Korea dot forward. That's 3, right? 3. Mm, North uh North Korea dot right 90. No, not right. Left. Or else it would draw a circle in the way that I don't like it. Because it draws circles anti-clockwise. North Korea dot down. North Korea dot begin fill. So North Korea dot circle. That's 100. No, that's 16. No, 8 times SF. Because that's the radius of a circle. 8 times SF. North Korea dot down. Not down. And I just realized that I didn't do this correctly either. So I was right originally with rights. Uh, so we have slight issues here. So, but issues are here there to be solved. So, so it was a mathematical problem on my bad because it was meant to be 4 because it's added this bit. I forgot about that. So now the most difficult bit of this is drawing a star. So so the original one was here with a red star. So we are now going to draw. So we have forgot to end fill. North Korea dot end fill. So we now have a white circle. The last thing is a star. For I in range 5. No, North Korea dot color. So that the color will need to go back to 230. Let's copy this from here. So 237, 28, 39. So now that's going to be for Iron Range 5. So North Korea dot forward. So North Korea dot forward 20. No, not 27, but so here is where the function comes in. So here is where we need this. So North Korea dot forward. So no, not yet. North Korea dot left 18. So we need to use a cosine rule here. So the cosine rule is that the length that we need to go forward by is 6. So let's show this original picture. So this radius is 8. This is 8. We want to find out what this side is. So the cosine rule is 8. So this length is 8. So this length squared is 8. Is look. So lift this length. This length squared is this. So 8 squared times this length squared times this length squared times no, this length squared plus this length squared plus this length times this length times 2 times the cosine of this angle. And the final result is this length that we want to go forward by. So I am not going to show you that the result of that. So the angle is 144 degrees. So we want to go forward by 8 times SF. So we want to go forward by mp.sqrt that length because we need to square root because I said if you were focusing clearly enough that we need to so that length that length squared is the other length. So if we don't want to find that length squared and we want to find that length, we need to do the square root on both sides. So hence we have the np.sqrt, which is square root function. So that would be so so that would be so scale factor. So we don't need the scale factor. That would be uh 8 plus 64 plus 64. Oh wait, sorry. Uh, I was actually wrong. It used this? I said plus 2ab my cos of stuff. It's meant to be minus 2ab cos cosine of that angle. Uh, sorry about that. So so I'm going to put the cosine rule. Cosine rule equals uh c c equals a squared plus b squared minus 2ab cosine theta. So that's the cosine rule. So c squared is the length that we want to go forward by squared. So we need to do the square root of it. So 64 plus 64, and also we need to times also, but we need to go this scale factor as well. So we need to times the whole thing by scale factor, and I want a final result of that times by scale factor, not just the fizz. So 64 plus 64 minus 2ab 2 times so that's 2 times 8 times 8 is 128 times np dot cosine, and we cannot just put 144. The reason is because np dot cosine 144 is not in degrees. Is takes a radian, not degrees. So the degrees, if you calculate that, it will be 144 because the degrees of the points of a star are 36, 36. And if you connect these together, it's going to be so. But we are not going to put 144 here because the reason why is because it takes the radian value, not the degree value. So 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 the radian the radian is 180 divided by pi. Np dot pi. So the radian value is 180 divided by np dot pi. Radian 180 divided by pi. Uh, so now we need to time this by 144. Actually, yeah, it's 180 divided by pi. But so actually no, no. It's 180 divided by pi, but that's when you times. But that's actually but it's in pi. Actually, it's no. The radian value is actually pi divided by 180. I got that wrong. Sorry about that. Mm, so now it should be 4 pi over 5 actually, because 144 divided by 180 is 4 over 5. Uh, so now we should have a oh gosh. So that's the last thing we want. North Korea dot left by 144. Uh oh. So we went the wrong way. Right, 144. Doesn't help either. In fact, it doesn't even help until we change this to 108 instead of just 18. And we forgot to fill. Uh and the actual side lengths are slightly smaller, so it's the actual side lengths are smaller, so it's 63 and it's 63. So really it's 7 and 3/4, but for the sake of it, I'm just going to keep it like this. So 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 hashtag the side left of this. So, oh well. So we were going to do this. This. Oh, we forgot to fill. Yes, we forgot to fill. North Korea. North North Korea dot fill. Begin fill. North Korea dot end fill. So about that fib, there's actually supposed to be a bit of a gap between there. So the gap is actually it requires me to get my calculator out. So that's 63. So no, so that's 7.75 times 7.75 equals. Didn't know it could make a huge difference. So so that would be so that's 120 point uh 125. Mm. So so that actually makes the North Korean flag a little bit better. Uh but mm, color uh North Korea dot left 90, North Korea dot forward mm, uh actually I'm going to move it here. North Korea dot left 90 because before the color change. North Korea dot forward so that's times SF. So that's 0.25. Actually yeah, 0.25 times SF. Keep it afloat. Uh oh. Ah yes, I forgot about that. North Korea left 18. So uh so So what happened here? The turtle is not hidden, I believe. Uh, North Korea dot high turtle. So I am a perfectionist. Sorry about that. But as we can see, the North Korean flag is complete. Done, dusted, very perfect, and and that's it. We're done. Goodbye.